So the machine will require descaling from time to time. You can see in here when the line becomes scaled over time, you've got a silver or a brass piece here and a brass piece here, which are the fittings. Now as they start to become scaled up, you will see that the opening becomes narrower. So if this does happen, what we can do, put that back in there. And what we would do is use the hot water extraction, which is this one here. So we would drain that tank out, and to drain the tank, we would remove the lower part of the machine, which is just the baffle. So you unscrew the bolt on the bottom of the sound deadening, remove the bolt, put to one side, and then just lower the baffle, which is this. Grab a suitable drain tray to catch the fluid. Pop the machine in the tray, and then underneath you can see we've got two black bungs here. The one this side is for the extraction and that is for the water tank. But for the descale that we're going to do for the line, we'll use the extraction tank. So we'll undo that to drain the water. So once the machine has drained the tank, you just screw the cap back on fairly tight so it's on there. So once the tank is drained, grab your descaler and you'd put 500 ml straight into the tank and then fill the rest up with water. Once you have done that, put the cap back on, turn the machine on, and it's the same as rinsing the pipework out. So you make sure the machine is on pause, press the water button, pump the pipe through, and as the water starts to flow out, let a little bit pass. You let the machine sit, make the acid work its way around into the machine, and then again flush it through. Leave it again for a few seconds, flush it through, and continue the process, but each time leaving it a little bit longer. Once you've run through the entire tank, you fill the tank up with fresh water and then just pump the fresh water through twice, and that is the descale of the line complete. So once the line descale is completed, we can put the baffle back onto the bottom of the machine. Now, easy to do. So what we do, underneath the machine, hook the bottom flap into the circle, lift up, locate between the bungs, and there is a hole at the front there where the pin goes into, like so, and then screw the bottom bolt back in. So the other descale that the machine will require is a boiler descale. Now to enter the menu for that, make sure the machine is on not standby, but on pause. So the menu button at the bottom here is highlighted. Select the menu button, into maintenance, and you can see that we've got all of these bits down here. Now the top one is start descaling. So we'll press onto that button, and as you can see, to start the descaling procedure, press OK. Now if you have been using the machine and the machine is warm, you will get this warning to tell you that the boiler temperature is too hot to carry on with the descaling system. So the best thing to do is wait until the machine is cool, and then the boiler can be descaled. So once the machine has cooled down, it's best to do this first thing in the morning. We'll carry out the descale procedure, which is back into the menu. As you can see here, press the start descaling button. To start, press OK. Just press the OK button, and the machine will give us the information that we need to do. So grab a tray and put the machine into the tray. Like so. And as it tells you on the screen, to remove the baffle and empty the water tank. So you should just do that. It's the same procedure as when descaling the water line. So the baffle and the screw have been removed. So once under the machine, which we will do, we've got the extraction water tank and the water tank. The machine is telling us to empty the water tank, so we'll just remove the bung and empty the water tank. So once the water tank is empty, just install the bung back into the machine to stop any fluid coming out. So once you've drained the tank and we're ready to go on to the next step, grab your bottle of Descaler and put the 500ml straight into the tank, which is this one, and then top up with water. Once this is done, we'll press the OK button to continue, and the machine will carry out its 20-minute cycle of flushing the Descaler solution around the boiler to get rid of any limescale deposits. So in points of the cycle, the machine may start beeping and tell you to refill the water tank, as the water level will drop because it's filling the boiler up, the empty boiler up with water. So you will need to refill with water during the cycle. And so again, it's just filling that tank up with water, and the machine will stop beeping once it's gone past the point of the level. Once tank is full, again, press the OK button. So once the 19-minute cycle has finished, the machine will come up with this here, which is empty the water tank and the boiler. So we get this tool, which comes with the machine in the little tool pack, which fits on the boiler bolt underneath, which is just here. We'll apply that on, undo the bolt, and drain the boiler. Whilst the boiler is draining, we can also empty the water tank, which the machine is telling us to do, which is the furthest one. So we empty all the water out of the boiler and the water tank just to flush all of the solution which is in the boiler and the tank out. So once the machine is drained, what we do is put the water cap back on, put the boiler cap on, and just give it a little nip to make sure it's tight. We'll go back to the screen on the machine and fill the water tank with the water. So what this is doing is it is just flushing water around the system, around the boiler, around all the pipes, just to make sure that all the descale is watered down and moved on. Now we perform this flush twice. So once this first one is done, you drain the boiler, drain the water tank, and then repeat the process just to flush everything out. Once that is done, the machine is then ready to be used again. So once the first flush is finished, after the 8 minutes, you will be presented with this screen again, which is to empty the boiler and the water tank. So we'll empty those out and then refill the water tank and flush the system for the second time. And then you will be presented with this screen again after the 8 minutes, and then that will be completed. Once the machine has been emptied and refilled, just press the OK button and the second cycle will start again. So after the second descale procedure has completed, the machine will flash up and tell you on the screen to empty the boiler and reinstall the sound muffler, and then the machine is all good to go. So you can see there, empty the boiler, install the muffler, put the screw in, tighten up, and the machine is all ready to go. So installing the muffler, if you look down here, there is a tab here and a tab on the muffler. So that just slots in there, pushes up, and there's a locating pin on the front. Once that is located, front and back, install the bolt in the bottom, tighten, and once the machine is ready to go, press the OK button on the screen. Procedure completed. Please restart the machine. So to restart the machine, turn it off at the back, leave it for a few seconds, and then restart the machine.